Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another video. Today we are reviewing the Rode VideoMic Go 2, and this is a great little shotgun style microphone. I'm not really sure you would call this a shotgun, but it's a shotgun style. It's a very directional microphone, so right now you're hearing it in the studio. After we do our studio test, we're going to go ahead and attach this to our camera, which is the Sony ZV-E1 or a ZV-1. I don't know. There's so many ZV cameras now, it gets confusing. But we will put this on the camera and let you hear it indoors and outdoors on the camera. But first, we're going to go over all the software and stuff. So the first thing we have is a bass cutoff, right? So if you turn the bass cutoff on, this is the way it's going to sound with the 75 hertz cutoff. So that should be cutting off any of the bassy frequencies lower than the human voice. And that should not really change the sound of my voice very much. Now, if we turn on the 150 hertz bass cutoff, then it's probably cutting off way more bass than I would like. So I would probably stick with the 75 hertz for a male voice, maybe the 150 for a female voice or somebody with a higher pitch voice. But we're going to go ahead and turn that back off. So we do have a noise gate. So if we turn the noise gate on, I would highly suggest that anytime you stop talking, it's going to lower all the background sounds for you to get rid of some of that unwanted sound. So the noise gate is great. The next thing we have is a compressor. Let's turn on the compressor. And this is the way the microphone sounds with the compressor installed. And I would actually highly suggest turning on the compressor. I think that's going to make a big difference of getting rid of those louder and quieter parts and trying to make everything sound more even. So I highly suggest turning on the compressor on the Rode Connect software. And then the next thing we have is the Aural Exciter. So we're going to go ahead and turn the Aural Exciter on. So what this is doing is just kind of taking the high end, probably adding some saturation. Who knows what all this may be doing, but if this is a sound you like, I would suggest leaving it on. If it's not a sound you like, then go ahead and turn it off like that. Next thing we have is the big bottom, and this is going to add a lot of low end. So if you find this microphone is lacking the low end, you can always turn on the big bottom and get a bunch of extra bass. Right now we have the exciter and the big bottom turned on, and this is how it sounds. So if you want both, this is the kind of audio quality you're going to get. If you just want the big bottom, that's how it sounds. If you just want the exciter, that's how it sounds. And without any of them, which is what I would probably put it at, I would much rather do my own editing or own effects or whatever. So I'm going to leave the noise gate and the compressor on, and I'm going to turn everything else off. Now this does have a high shelf, so if you want to add a little bit of extra high end in there, you can do that, but I would just rather EQ this myself if I need more high end. So I don't really like to record with a bunch of effects, but the noise gate and the compressor, those are definitely two things I am going to leave on this microphone. Now for a $99 microphone that you can hook to your phone, your camera, or your PC, this can be used for a lot of different things. Now it's going to sound very different once we hook it to the camera. Right now it's plugged into the computer with USB, and we're going to plug it into our camera. Honestly, I never really suggest hooking a microphone directly to a camera. If possible, get yourself like a little Zoom recorder or something and do the audio and video separately and sync them later. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attach this to the camera. Right now it's still on USB, but in just a second, we're going to take this off of USB and let you hear how it sounds through the camera's preamps. Now, unfortunately, cameras do not have the greatest preamps, but we are switching over. So in 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is the way it sounds on camera. You're currently hearing the recording directly from the camera. I'm going to try and see if I can sync up the audio. I've never been good with this, but this is the way it sounds indoors on camera if you're vlogging or something like that. I'm going to get up my selfie stick and we're going to take this outside and do a test outside as well. But of course I am in a sound treated room. If you're in a different room, you're probably gonna have more reverb and stuff like that. I mean, this room is not 100% sound treated. This room probably gets rid of 80 or 90% of the reverb with what we got here. But this is the way the little microphone sounds from an arm length away on your camera, plugged directly into the camera's preamplifiers. And yeah, that's what it sounds like. So let's go do an outdoor walk around test. Hopefully it's not raining today, so we'll see how she goes. But yeah, there it is. All right. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and walk through the house here and let you hear how this sounds as we're going through the house. So we're about to take this thing outdoors, so into the garage we go. Hold on a second, everybody. We are heading out to the garage. So this is the way the little Rode Go Mic 2 Plus, whatever it's called, the little Rode Video Mic Go 2. There we go. I got it out that time, so we are walking through the garage and let's go test this thing outside. This is what the little microphone sounds like outside. We have the camera roughly an arm's length away, and honestly, you know, I think this little microphone is very, very nice. I mean, for $99, it's hard to beat. This is a super nice little microphone. I mean, you really can't beat it. You really can't. It sounds good indoors, sounds good outdoors. I hear a little bit of wind, not too much. We do have the foam windscreen on the microphone, so if there is any wind, hopefully it should get rid of that. But this is the way it sounds on the camera. And it's really cold out here. It must be like 30 degrees and I'm freezing. So yeah, I think that was our outdoor little walk around test really quick. And let's go back to the studio because I'm cold. I got to get back inside. This sucks. All right, so there is our sound quality test. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds much better than I was expecting. I do have a video where we take the Sennheiser MKE600 out and about on the same camera and do some recordings. So if you want to check that video out, I'll make sure it pops up when this video is ending so you can take a good look at it. That way, if you want to compare between the two videos, you can see how the MKE600 sounds compared to the little Video Mic Go. I mean, if you're looking for a really cheap on or off camera microphone, you really can't beat that little Rode mic. That thing's really, really good. So if it sounds that good, I can imagine like the Rode NTG version would be way better. But I mean, crap, 99 bucks, excellent sound quality, sounds good indoors, sounds good outdoors. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And if you drop down the video's description with a pinned comment, you'll find some affiliate links where you can find some awesome lighting, cameras, microphones, all kinds of things, stuff to make your room look cool, and all kinds of other stuff. So thanks for watching. Lightning out. Have a great day. We will catch you next time. See ya.
Thanks for watching my video. I hate to say, but it's time to go. Maybe you could watch another one. That might be really fun. Thanks for watching my video.